So today we're watching TikTok stories. Alright, let's get it.
And I couldn't hold it. Alright, I'll try to keep this short. I'm 18, and my sister just turned 20. We've always had a close relationship. We're pretty touchy, but not in a weird way. We hug, cuddle, and even French kiss sometimes.
What?
It's just how we are. Nothing strange about it. For instance, I could probably smack her on the butt, and she'd just laugh it off as a joke. One day, I got home from school around 2 p.m. My sister came home around 3:30 p.m. Our parents work 9 to 5, so it was just the two of us at home. When she got back, she changed into those forbidden yoga pants and a tank top with no bra. I was just chilling on the couch when she suddenly jumped on me to hug me, landing perfectly in a cowgirl position. As she hugged me, I could feel her chest pressing against me and her tan thighs grinding on me. I got hard immediately, and she might have noticed. She stayed on me for about 10 seconds, and that's when I felt myself lose control and release the biggest load ever. She jumped off me with a surprised smile and just walked away, saying she was hungry. I'm not sure if she did it on purpose, but it seemed normal to her, given how close we are. I don't want things to get weird between us, but ever since that happened, I've started seeing her differently. I'm unsure if I should tell her how I feel, especially since my dad mentioned something about pre-ordering a few years ago.
My girlfriend's hot mom gave me the Gawk 3000.
Should I quit YouTube?
Around a year ago, I was invited for dinner by my girlfriend's family. The family were great and were really supportive. They cared for me and even let me stay over when my parents were away. I loved them more than my own family, as I've been shunned by them for nearly all of my life. But the thing is, my girlfriend's mom is hot. Like really, really hot. She had a beautiful body and she smelled amazing. Her hair was smooth and her eyes were so gorgeous. I found her hotter than my own girlfriend. Well, when we was having dinner, I sat opposite her and my girl sat beside me. The table was covered by this mat which hit the floor. This meant no one could see what's happening on the floor. When I was eating, I noticed her mom suddenly touched my legs with her feet. She looked at me with a soft gaze. This immediately turned me on and my girlfriend's
I, 19 female, flashed my little brother.
I'm gonna commit arson.
My teacher tried to force me to go to prom with a classmate I didn't want to. I'm 16, and our class is preparing for prom. I already have a partner, my boyfriend, but I hadn't
Girls always brag about their boyfriend.
told everyone yet. My teacher assumed I didn't have one and asked if I'd dance with a classmate, Noah.
My brother ate my kitty cat.
What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What's me about how they posting this the one?
So I'm 19 female and I have an older brother, 20 male. This one day when my brother was showering, I really needed to pee, so I had to go in the
I think I watched this one already.
bathroom when he
No weird way.
was in the shower.
Just for fun.
I could not see
No hard way.
much because the
Yeah, they need curtains.
glass was so foggy, but I could see his joystick sticking out.
That's weird.
I had never really seen it since we were young.
What was y'all doing when y'all was young? What was y'all doing when y'all was young? Hold on. I was like 6, 7.
6, 7. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And it kinda shocked me seeing how big it had become.
Oh my goodness. You still remember?
No way.
Oh my goodness. How? I wonder how she stayed in a bathroom. My sister, my dog heard that. Oh my goodness.
I couldn't get him off my mind for the whole day, so
You pedo!
when he was sleeping, which he often does without anything on, I went to his room and saw him and sleeping, and when I went closer, I saw his joystick. It was soft and still huge. and just looking, I realized that he had choked his chicken before going to sleep because the tip of his joystick was wet. So I touched it with my finger, realizing it was his
Y'all, should I repost this? I don't know. I'm gonna repost it.
special sauce and gently tasted it off my finger.
Hold on 1 minute. Hey, yo, me boy, who's mailing something in here? Y'all building something in here? Okay, nah. Alright. So, I gotta play a different thing because TikTok doesn't post that type of stuff anymore. So, hooray! Okay, let's play. I literally can't hear anything in this. I literally can't hear anything. Let's see if we can take off on here. If I do, this is gonna be crazy. Alright, we're level! We're gonna go to the main island, so, I don't know. And you already go. Oh shoot. Alright, y'all ready? Buckle in your seatbelts. We going straight up. We climbing like crazy. No, we're dying. We're dying. I'm sorry, everybody. Hey, I got this. Sensitivity is probably crazy, but hey, we straight. Here's what to do if one of your engines just fail. Don't panic. Keep the plane going straight. Turn around. Because you're never far away from an airport. And then you're gonna put him on the plane and land to the nearest airport. See? One engine is gone. We're going to the nearest airport. Autopilot got this. Boot up, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't you, baby shark, do 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 do. I'm about to make it like a million. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in front of this airport, hit a quick turn, and then we're gonna land. That's what we're gonna do. See, autopilot got this. Now, if the other engine falls, you're good. You're cooked. You're done. You're done. You're done. The autopilot can't possibly save this. Just brace for impact. Just land on the ground anywhere. Safely. Safely. This sensitivity is crazy. Oh my gosh, we're about to crash. We're about to crash. This sensitivity is crazy. Oh my goodness. Don't never fly upside down when your engines are off. I got this. Both of my engines are off, so and out terrain, break. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. Contact. Maximum braking power. We landed! See? I'm a great person for real. I can land a plane. Not in real life, though. I can land a plane in real life. Jump. I said jump. Woo. Make sure all my stuff good. I don't have anything. Where did my luggage go? Where did it go? Like, did you take my luggage? Tell me the truth. Then I'll let you free. You don't let me free? Okay, I took you. I'm sorry. That's all you had to say. You're spending another hour in here. No, bro, please. I don't want to spend another hour where you are. Hold on. Alright. Stop all this. Up. Ground landing, you don't need no flaps. Especially if you in a small plane. Small planes don't need flaps. Just let it fly. Fly. Just fly. Just fly. See? Just glide. Let's see if autopilot can get through it. Oh my goodness! We was going quick. Now we're going blick, 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 blick. Not like here. There's a big.
I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
You wanna do a dance with me?
I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
Did we land already? We landed. Alright, that's at the end of the video.
My brother and I have always been close. We grew up in the country and our
Alright, I'm starting it back.
family was very poor. As kids, we did everything together. After high school, he got a good job in the city and moved out. He would come home on the weekends and pick me up and take me to do different things. We'd skinny dipped and lightly messed around when we were younger, but it hadn't been exactly naughty. Our first experience was when he took me on a camping trip to a lake in the mountains. We set up camp and then went swimming. I didn't think twice about it and stripped down and jumped in. He followed and we swam and splashed each other. He started dunking me, and I noticed he kept brushing against my melons. I started getting excited and kept getting more aggressive. I got on his back and wrapped my legs around him. He reached back and grabbed my guyat. His fingers were touching my kitty cat and caressing the entrance to my guyat. I held on tight and he made his way to shallow water. I let go and he got behind me and grabbed me. His hand was cupping my melons and I could feel his joystick pushing into my back. I relaxed into him and he started feeling me up. He took my hand and pulled me up to the shore. We sat on some towels and he continued touching me. He asked if I'd ever done this before and I told him no. He said if I wanted him to stop at any point, just say so. Thanks for watching. Consider leaving a like and follow if you want part 2. And stay tuned for daily Reddit stories. I, 19 female, flashed my little brother. A couple of minutes. He stopped and sat up. He then pushed me. Part 2. My brother and I. Part 2. He continued touching and caressing me. He started squeezing my guyat and touching its entrance and my kitty cat. I was incredibly excited and leaned into
Hold up. You know I gotta do another 6 minutes. Six, 7, 9, 10.
everything he did. It was starting to get dark, so we went into the tent. He asked if I wanted to get in his sleeping bag, and I nodded. I slipped in front of him, and he continued squeezing my melons and rubbing my kitty cat. He pulled his shorts down and started rubbing against my gayat and its entrance. I scooted up a little so he went between my legs and I could feel him pushing into my kitty cat. He pushed with a quick thrust and I gasped. He started slowly doing the deed with me and I let out my special sauce within a couple of minutes. He stopped and sat up. He then pushed me over onto my hands and knees. He got behind me and started rubbing his joystick on my gayat entrance. After a minute or so, he let out his special sauce on it. I could feel his special sauce running down me. We fell asleep shortly after. In the morning, I woke up to him playing with my udders and thrusting my gayat. He let out his special sauce between it again, and we got up to make breakfast. The next 2 days consisted of us swimming and doing the deed. Since then, we've messed around quite a bit. Every time we're together now, something ends up happening. Thanks for watching. Consider leaving a like and follow if you want part 3, and stay tuned for daily Reddit stories. So early, my brother and I. Part 2.
Boyfriend's dad took me from behind. Last weekend we went on a trip together, me 19, my BF 21, his mom 49, his dad 53. My BF and I have been dating for 2 years now, so I'm pretty much myself around his parents. This isn't the first trip we've taken together. His dad has always been touchy, flirty, and pervy towards me. For example,
my brother did it with me. I 15F was violated by my now 19 M brother.
Boyfriend's
I, 19 female, flashed my little brother.
Dad took me from behind. Last weekend
my stepmom gave my snake a massage while my dad was away.
Hold up. I think I already watched some of these.
I wanted it.
My nightmare mother-in-law tried to pressure me into letting my wife get impregnated by another man, so I socked him in the face. I heard my daughter talking on the phone. Dad is such an idiot, Emma. Mom's boyfriend practically lives here while Dad is away on business trips. She laughed and said, "We're waiting for Dad's inheritance to clear. Then we'll all move to Chicago together." The next morning, I did something that would make them regret cheating on me. I changed my will, my accounts, and left divorce papers. The crystal tumbler felt heavy in Harrison Shaw's hand as he savored his nightly bourbon, a small reward for closing the $200 million Riverside development deal. The amber liquid caught the dim hallway light as he passed his daughter's bedroom, preparing to share the good news with 17-year-old Lily, but her voice, pitched low and conspiratorial, stopped him cold. "Dad's so stupid, Emma," Lily's words sliced through the mahogany door.
Boyfriend's dad took me from behind. Last weekend
I told my son I was attracted to him. However, he ended up plowing deep into me.
Okay, so your son though? Why your son? How old is your son? Where is your son? Where were y'all at when this happened with your son? This is your son. You did this with your son, so this is your son. Your son knows that you want to do this with you, and this is your son. Okay.
Had my son when I was quite young. Throughout his life, we have been very close. You were supposed to stay after class. I told my son I was attracted to him. However, he ended up plowing deep into me. I had my son when I was quite young.
Can you tell me your age?
Throughout his life, we have been very close to each other. Because of his age gap between his younger siblings, he took on the role and helped raise them with us. When my husband passed, I looked to my son for support in our family, as he was now the man of the house.
War! 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 Do you like men too?
I was by no means without a job, but I needed him for help around the house, and more importantly, You were supposed to stay after class. I waited for you. Yesterday was amazing.
I went out needing to feel wanted. I didn't care who, I just wanted to be filled. I never thought I'd be the kind of girl who ends up heartbroken over someone who barely looked back.
I just drugged the band director.
But here I am. It's been days since he left. No calls, no texts, just a sinking feeling in my stomach that hasn't gone away.
And stuff with the cheerleader. When I was in business school, male, 25 at the time, I had a summer internship with a local minor league baseball team.
I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
Friend and I shared her boyfriend's juice. Part 1. Had way too much fun today. It is honestly kind of crazy when I think about it.
Hold up. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna have to do something. Alright. I'm back.
As part
My first time with my little brother. Part 2. My brother went and showered.
and stuff with the cheerleader.
My first time with my little brother. Part 2. My brother went and showered, so I got up to go and spy on him, but I didn't end up seeing anything. He finally came back to his room and laid down. I asked if he wanted to watch a movie, and he said he was down, which was surprising because he always says no. Halfway through the movie, I start getting tired, so I turn over, and after a few minutes, my brother turns, and I feel his hard joystick start rubbing on my guy.
Bro, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more, man. I just jumped the band away. I got a brand new saxophone.
I didn't know what to do, so I stayed frozen for a few seconds until he stopped. So I started rubbing my guy out on his now hard joystick, which felt so good, because it turns out my brother actually has a really nice one. After a minute of me doing that, I turn over to face my brother and I ask him what he was doing with my underwear the other day. And he sat there just looking at me confused. I didn't want to make things awkward, so I decided to test my luck, and I leaned in and we just started going at it, which made me get really excited. We stopped briefly and I asked him if he wanted me to give him that sloppy toppy, which he of course replied yes. After going for a few minutes, he asked me if I wanted to keep going, so I got up and got on top of him. I can't explain how good the feeling was.
I thought I was done with this. I thought I was done with this, man. Why? Why?
Of his joystick going in for the first time. It was just so different from anything I'd ever felt before. After like 2 minutes of me going at it, though, he said that he was going to let out his special sauce. So I got off him and started giving sloppy toppy again. He let out so much special sauce in my...
I'm dying. Oh, you know someone who all 911. I'm dying. Let's get back to the video.
my mouth, and it was the most rewarding feeling getting to taste it after what just happened. We didn't talk much after that. We were both so tired. I went to the bathroom to clean myself up, and that was really it. I don't know what to say or how to go about this now. Thanks for watching. Consider leaving.
Thanks for making me.
Let me see your meow.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was April Fool's.
That's still months away.
My bad. I'm in a different time zone. Anyway, You should really start dating me.
I think I'm good.
But why? You practically flirt with me every day.
No, I do not.
Then what do you—
I pretended.
Let me see your meow.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I thought— Let me see your meow.
I pretended to be stuck in the dryer to tease my husband, but it backfired on me, since I forgot my stepbrother was in town. For some backstory, you all know that meme with a girl stuck in the dryer, wiggling her bum, trying to seduce her stepbrother.
What is this? What is this ASMR? Cut, hair cutting, eyebrow, eyelash thing is this? Why are you using a string?
Son, I just turned on your computer. Your cousins are going to play a little.
What? Mom, get thee out of my room now. Do you have any idea how much that setup costs?
Son, don't be so selfish. Your cousins came all the way from Ohio. Told me the internet barely works there. It wouldn't hurt.
I can't believe you.
You can't blame me.
I can't blame you. You left.
And?
Right after I gave birth to our son.
Boyfriend's dad took me from behind. Last weekend we went on a trip together, me 19, my BF 21, his mom 49, his dad 53. My BF and I have been dating for 2 years now, so I'm pretty much myself around his parents.
My brother ate my kitty cat. So I'm 19 female and I have an older brother, 20 male. This one day when my brother was showering, I really needed to pee, so I had to go.
Hey, why didn't you tell me your parents are, gay?
Because they are.
They're gay? So how did he get born? Was he adopted? Or did they do it the other way? Oh, he is.
And they're also.
He dismissed everyone else and retreated to the room, where he tended to Nancy. By the next morning her fever.
In college at the time and frequently rode the bus to and from
Uptown, downtown. I'm about to break someone's house. Today, we're breaking in somebody's house. Alright, just let it
school.
play.
Yes, there was a college bus. We usually have a uniform at our university, but there was an event that allowed us.
What are keys? What are keys? The keys to the car. I need to lock it. The car. I forgot to lock it. Okay.
To dress casually. I was riding home from school when I realized there were no more seats on the bus. I was really tired at this point and just wanted to sit down. At the far end of the bus, I saw a familiar face, my classmate from one of my classes during my first year. I walked up to him and said hello. He was kinda a nerdy guy who I found pretty cute. I started a conversation and eventually explained to him why I was tired and tried my best to not sound mean or demanding when asking him for a seat. He didn't hesitate agreeing and standing up, but before he could do it, I managed to sit on his lap first. I'm not entirely sure why I did it as I didn't intend to do so at first. I think my brain just worked too slow, lol. I kinda panicked and asked if he minded, but he answered no real quick, and that was that. My skirt was so short that when I was sitting down I was sure my panty was exposed, and I take it he felt this as I felt him immediately get hard. I thought that was pretty hot, so when the bus went through a bumpy road or a hump I grinded my ass a bit more. I could feel myself getting wetter. I think part of the appeal is that he seemed like a sweet shy like innocent kind of boy. Since the road was bumpy, he held on to the handle on the chair at the front of us with both hands, so he ended up squeezing my boob.
I'm getting cold. Should I turn on my air conditioning? My personal air conditioning? Which is my fan. Should I turn it off? Because if I turn it off, I'm going to get hot again. Okay, I turned it off.
Together, which was also kinda hot. I started grinding harder on the bumpy road, which I
Ooh, she getting harder.
think prompted him to stick out his thumbs, while holding the handle, so he was able to get handsy with my melons, but in a not-so-obvious way. There were people around us, and I think he wanted to make it inconspicuous, but it was dark so I doubt anyone else really saw.
Since he was barely touching my melons, it felt like the ultimate tease. It was so hot and my brain was so tired. I slowly inched my hand towards my panties to touch myself. I started slowly rubbing myself and I'm sure that got to him because he got rid of all inhibitions.
Okay. I was joking, man.
And he started groping me full on. I also couldn't give any more fucks and started grinding faster and rubbing my panties and his pee-pee. I was on the verge of finishing, so I started grinding and rubbing faster, and this got him to finish, which turned me on even more. I kept doing this until I myself finished. He was still groping me while I was getting myself off, which I thought was kinda sweet. We were pretty much quiet after that and kinda awkward, but he held my hand for a bit, which was really nice and wholesome. Eventually my stop came and I said goodbye, kinda shyly considering what happened. We kept in touch after.
She gonna kiss him.
Morning, Miss Barnhart. Who's this new fella? What do you mean, be nice? Haven't even said anything to him. Hello? Ah, shit. I see why you asked me to be nice. My name is Ronnie. Why did you do this to him? Okay, you bring Rambling Ronnie into this class. He can't help it. Come on, buddy, spit it out. I believe in you. Help me with what? There we go, buddy. High five. Good job. Talking about being nice. Ronnie's my new best friend. And if any of you fuckers say anything to my best friend, Rambling Ronnie, come on, Ronnie, drop the bass on him. He's gonna beat your ass. That's my fucking boy, Ronnie. Yeah, give me a... Yeah. All right, Ronnie, what are our plans later? What are we doing? Am I going to get you a girl? A woman? A female? A real female? Damn right, baby. Gonna get you laid. Laid on? Nobody. Set. Oh, good golly. Oh, the Red Rocket's out already. Let's go, Rambling Ronnie. Let's fuck some bitches. Morning, Miss Barnhart.
Look, I'm not...
Alright, that's it. Goodbye.
As short as possible. So me, 18 years old, and my sister, 20 years old, has always had a good relationship. We are kind of touchy, not in a weird way, but we...
You know what? Let's take 100 hours of silence.
We always hug and cuddle. For example, I'm pretty sure I could slap her bum and she would joke it away.
Hold up. How is he double jumping?
One day I came home
I never double jumped in Subway Surfers.
from school around 2 p.m.
I played it in school.
because my last class was canceled. My sister came home around 3:30 p.m. I'm parents works 9 to 5, so we were home alone. When she
I think I watched this.
I regularly give my best friend blowjobs and we never acknowledge it. I have
I don't want to watch this.
I've known my best friend for 3 years. We got very close immediately after meeting and spent a lot of time around each other, but stuff never got romantic at first. A few months ago, we were hanging out at his place watching movies on the sofa like we normally do. We'd both had a couple of beers, but nothing crazy. It was cold, so we were under a blanket and pretty close to each other, but again, this wasn't unusual. After a while, I was kind of leaning on him, and my hand dropped close to his lap, and I realized he was semi-hard. He was wearing loose pajama pants
Not semi.
and no boxers, so it was kind of obvious.
Dang, she can feel the details. Half of percent of my viewers are males. But she can feel the details. Dang, that's crazy. Imagine you just holding someone, your hand in someone is on somebody's lap, and you can feel the details.
He sort of froze a little when I brushed it by accident, and then I don't know what came over me, but I touched it properly, and it goes hard. I started
And it goes hard. What if
jerking him off. And after a couple of minutes, I put my head under the blanket and started using my mouth until he came. I put my head under the blanket and started
these pauses are so scary because you like don't know what they're about to say.
using my mouth until he came in my throat. We didn't speak or even make eye contact during the whole thing. Immediately
How are they floating?
following this first time,
I'm trying to figure out how they float against someone's surface, and then I'm trying to predict what they're about to say.
we didn't acknowledge it and kind of just went back to normal. However, the next time I saw him a few days later, we were sitting as normal and he moved my hand to his lap and I got the hint, and this time ended up on my knees in front of him on the sofa, and he left my mouth with a loaded white juicy and tasty stuff. Thanks for watching. Follow more spicy stories.
I am not. What did she say?
Sister rode my big black clock, so I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible.
I regularly give my best friend blow.
Stop thinking about the time I pounded my friend in the car.
How are they doing? Let me go on Subway Surfers right now. Where is it? Where is it? Subway Surfers. How are they double jumping like that? Yeah, you can't double jump.
Caught my best friend's stepmom bear when I came over to study.
My brother ate my kitty cat.
I bet I can make your math.
I slept with my stepbrother and TBH I kind of enjoyed it.
Bro, I'm pregnant.
My sister sat on me.
Bro, I'm pregnant.
What? You're too young for this. Our parents are gonna...
You're too young?
My sister...
Bro, I'm pregnant.
What? You're too young for this. Our parents are gonna unalive you.
I know, that's why you can't tell them.
You're literally 18.
She's 18. I seen someone get pregnant younger than that.
My sister sat on me, and I couldn't hold it. Alright, I'll try to keep this short. I'm 18, and my sister just turned 20. We've always had a close relationship. We're pretty touchy, but not in a weird way. We hug, cuddle, and even French kiss sometimes. It's just how we are. Nothing strange about it. For instance, I could probably smack her on the butt, and she'd just laugh it off as a joke. One day, I got home from school around 2 p.m. because my last class was canceled. My sister came home around 3:30 p.m. Our parents work 9 to 5, so it was just the two of us at home. When she got back, she changed into those forbidden yoga pants and a tank top with no bra. I was just chilling on the couch when she suddenly jumped on me to hug me, landing perfectly in a cowgirl position. As she hugged me, I could feel her chest pressing against me and her tan thighs grinding on me. I got hard immediately, and she might have noticed. She stayed on me for about 10 seconds, and that's when I felt myself lose control and release the biggest load ever. She jumped off me with a surprised smile and just walked away, saying she was hungry. I'm not sure if she did it on purpose, but it seemed normal to her, given how close we are. I don't want things to get weird between us, but ever since that happened, I've started seeing her differently. I'm unsure if I
Want to create your own room?
My brother accidentally did the deed with me. I, 20 female, have been with my boyfriend, 23 male, for almost a year. We met through my brother, 22 male, who's my boyfriend's best friend. My brother has been married to my sister-in-law, 24 female, for 4 years.
How long have they been in the air?
My brother and I didn't used to be very close, but me dating his best friend has made us hang out a lot more than we ever have, and the four of us go out together a lot. Last week, the four of us went on a couple's getaway for a few days. There was a mistake booking, and we ended up with one big suite with 2 double beds instead of 2 rooms. We were annoyed, but got on with it. The only problem was there was no opportunity to do the deed while we all shared the room.
You can do it today, 'cause I'm a bad today.
On our third night,
Hold on, you gonna do it in front of them? Guys, she's gonna do it in front of them. I am surprised.
we were running off no sleep and came back to the hotel super drunk at like 4 a.m. My boyfriend and brother went to the hotel casino bar, but me and my sister were gonna check out the rooftop bar. On the way up, I was getting dizzy and told her I wanted to stop in the room and I'd meet her up there. I flopped down on the bed closest to the door and buried myself under the blanket. My boyfriend texted me asking if they should join us on the roof, but I told him I was in the room. I think I fell asleep for a few minutes but woke up feeling someone sitting on the bed, then felt a hand come into the blanket and start rubbing my Guyat legs.
Yeah.
After 3 days of no doing the deed, I was excited as hell and figured my boyfriend wanted a quickie while the room was ours. I didn't waste time and put my Guyat up and pulled my dress up. As I did, I felt the person on the bed start pulling back enough blanket to expose my Guyat. Thanks for watching. Consider leaving a...
Hold up. I gotta say something. What you gotta say? I'm about to crash a plane. Into what? They look like a carry.
Oh my God! See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls. Oh my God! See the line.
You say space.
No one's ever called.
I could just lie.
Nah, I shouldn't do that.
I always wondered.
My husband.
Are you sister let me hit it from behind and fill her up after a concert? Some context. Last week, I went to a concert with my sister. We both have similar taste in music and like the same groups. Since this was one of our favorite groups, we decided to get as close to the front of the stage as possible. We squeezed into a small gap between a few people, but there was hardly any room. My sister had to stand in front of me, and as soon as the band starts playing, more people start pushing, and I have nowhere to go except right into the back of my sister. So, basically, we are really close together. I tried to stop it from happening, but there was just nowhere to go. The more and more I'm trying to move, I just keep getting pushed towards her. I thought to myself, Oh, no. She's going to think I'm a creep. But she didn't seem to notice. Then I realized that it was that she didn't notice. It's just that she didn't mind. Because she was actually pressing back into me. I'll admit my sister has her fair share of beauty. She has a really great body due to her being really active in the gym. So for the rest of the concert, she's really... Sister let me hit it from behind and...
My brother ate my kitty cat.
Yeah,
So I'm 19 female and
I've seen it too many times, bro.
Was the nastiest thing you ever done? My boy.
The nastiest thing I ever done was nastiest thing I ever done. Is trying to open somebody's stall in the bathroom.
My friend and I recently got into an argument, and we broke up. I stormed out of his house crying. While I was walking home, this guy pulled his car up to me. At first, I thought I was going to get kidnapped, but he was just asking if I was okay. I guess he saw me crying. Anyways, this made me really happy, because it showed me that someone cared. I hopped in his car, and told him what happened with my boyfriend. I asked him if I could repay him by giving him the best. When I went to pick up my drunk brother, I accidentally overheard him asking his friend, Daniel, why haven't you brought out that little girlfriend you've been hiding? My heart clenched. We'd been in a secret relationship for 2 years and still hadn't told my brother. The next second, Daniel's voice, thick with alcohol, drifted over. Is it necessary? It's just for fun, not serious. I felt a chill run through me, and I raised my hand to knock on the door. Everyone looked at me. Why are you here? My brother, Ethan, snuffed out his cigarette and patted the seat beside him for me to sit. The driver took the day off, and Mom and Dad asked me to pick you up. Ethan nodded and turned to the people in the room. Put out your cigarettes. My sister can't stand the smell, his friends teased. Wow, you're spoiling your sister so much. What will you do if she gets a boyfriend? Ethan smiled and cursed playfully, ruffling my hair. Don't even think about it. Our girl is pure and well-behaved. Nothing like you guys. Everyone laughed. And a man I didn't recognize spoke up. Are you saying there's no one here you'd consider? Ethan scanned the room, finally stopping on Daniel, who had been silent. He joked, if I had to choose, it would be Daniel. At least he'd get to call me bro-in-law. But from what he just said, it's better not to let him near our girl. He said it lightly, as a joke, but Daniel's face darkened. He glanced at me, then quickly turned away, saying, stop talking nonsense. I consider her my little sister. A little sister. I stared at his tense, annoyed profile, my eyes welling up with tears. Little sister, Ethan's voice snapped me out of my trance. Why are you staring at Daniel like that? I quickly averted my gaze, biting my trembling lip. Everyone teased, don't be fooled by his looks. Daniel's not a good guy. Yeah, he lost a game earlier. And when asked what he liked in a girlfriend, he said someone younger who's easy to handle, with a good temper and no trouble. What kind of reason is that? Ha ha ha, we thought he really liked her, but guess what? He said he only gave in because the girl liked him so much. He felt sorry for her. Sigh, and he still refuses to show her to anyone. There are two possibilities.
Sat on my Godzilla during a car ride.
Oh my goodness. I'm about to. 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 Yo. I'm about to click on it. I'm about to click.
And I couldn't hold it in. Me and my cousins were going to the beach together. There wasn't much room in the car, so one of my cousins told me that she'd just sit on my lap, that it's not a big deal. She had Nike Pro shorts on and I loved her peaches. Once we started driving, I got brick hard, very quickly, and was really embarrassed because I knew she felt it. I was pretty confident that I won't explode all over the place, but then we got to the road that took us down to the beach. It was an old bumpy road and my cousin started to bounce on top of me. I knew we were only a couple minutes away, but watching her peaches in her Nike Pro shorts bounce up and down was too much. Comment your reaction in 2 emojis. My cousin...
Oh, my reaction is... I know what my reaction is. 2 planes crashing in 2 towers. Toxic murder law. And you got this.
Had to grab onto my thigh to keep herself from getting thrown off the seat. And when that happened, I exploded all over the place. She felt it immediately and just quietly turned back and said, "Are you serious? Am I in the wrong or accidents just happen?" And sat on my god.
Bro, this song is crazy. How did that even happen? getting you like your cousin like that.
Godzilla during a car ride and I couldn't hold it in. Me and my cousins were going to the beach together. There wasn't much room in the car, so one of my cousins told me that she'd just sit on my lap, that it's not a big deal. She had Nike Pro shorts on and I loved her peaches. Once we started driving, I got brick hard, very quickly, and was really embarrassed because I knew she felt it. I was pretty confident that I won't explode all over the place, but then we got to the road that took us down to the beach. It was an old bumpy road and my cousin started to bounce on top of me. I knew we were only a couple minutes away, but watching her peaches in her Nike Pro shorts bounce up and down was too much. Comment your reaction in 2 emojis.
When I went to pick up my drunk brother, I accidentally overheard him asking his friend, Daniel, why haven't you brought out that—
I have been sleeping with my cousin since I was 8 years old. It all started when I was in high school and went to visit my maternal family after a long time. I have about 15—
On my birthday, instead of waiting for my husband and son to come home to celebrate with me, I received a video from my husband's first girlfriend. In the video, my husband and my son were with her, and my son was hugging her, saying he wished she could be his mother. After seeing that, instead of calling him to confront him, I silently packed my suitcase and signed the divorce papers. It was unusual for my husband Dominic to come home at midnight and find the house completely dark. No matter what time it was, I always left a light on for him. That night, he handed our son Grayson over to the housekeeper and went straight to the master bedroom. I was sitting on the sofa with a carefully packed suitcase by my side, and the divorce agreement on the coffee table in front of me. Dominic frowned. Paisley, what is this? Another one of your dramatics? I didn't have the strength for his criticism. My voice came out calm and firm. I want a divorce. His face showed disbelief. Why? Because I forgot your birthday? It doesn't matter, I replied, pushing the divorce agreement toward him. Sign it. Let's end this. He flipped through the pages mockingly. You're leaving empty-handed? Where will you go without me? A bitter laugh escaped my lips. He was so sure he had me trapped, thinking I had no one in Harafel and nothing to hold on to. I pushed the papers even closer. Sign it. Don't waste time. For a moment he hesitated. Then his voice hardened. Fine. Divorce it is. But Sonny's custody is not negotiable. You won't get him. Suddenly, Grayson appeared, looking at me with tears streaming down his cheeks. I'm staying with Dad. I don't want to go with you. You're a horrible mother. A witch. That's enough, Grayson, Dominic snapped. But Grayson's rage didn't subside. If you hadn't gotten in the way of Dad and Marisa, she'd be my mom now. I cut the tension with that same cold voice. I don't care, Grayson. I don't care about anything. I just want the divorce. That word left Dominic in silence. He clenched his jaw and his eyes darkened with frustration. Are you sure about this? I tossed the pen onto the table. Sign it. Let's end this. Dominic's frustration gave way to a flicker of doubt. Before he could sign, I grabbed my copy, took my suitcase, and headed for the door. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., sharp at City Hall. Don't be late, I said without hesitation. Just as I was about to walk out, Dominic grabbed my wrist tightly. Let go, I said coldly. He sneered. In such a rush to leave? You already have a lover? I looked him straight in the eyes. If you don't want to wait for part 2, you can watch the full story on my YouTube channel. Just click on share and then more, and then click on the YouTube link here in my profile.
Hold on, YouTube channel? You got a YouTube channel? Oh, heck no. I'm gonna do something with it. Click to see you. Jerkins are okay. I don't see nothing. Yeah, I don't see nothing. Let's look up stats. Flinty Steve. Flinty Steve. Flinty Steve. Chicken jockey. Flinty Steve.
My daughter ran away with her stepfather, who is my husband, and now she's back home pregnant.
How is she pregnant? An ender pearl. Flinty Steve. Flinty Steve. Chicken jockey.
For 5 years, I sent $5,000 monthly to keep them afloat. In this dark
My daughter ran away with her stepfather, who is my husband, and now she's back home pregnant asking for my help. There are things we only—
Hey.
What up? I mean friends, right?
But we fucked.
We could be something more. Would you like that?
No, not really. I guess we can just be fuck buddies.
Hey.
What?
Damn, why you being so rude?
Dude, I'm not in a good mood right now.
All right.
Hey, what ain't that thing over you? Bye.
Hey, Miss May, I'm going to be a few minutes late to your class after school.
Why is that, Tyler?
I got a detention.
From who?
Mr. Adams.
I'll have a word with him. Okay, I just told him that you were working with me today.
So no detention.
No detention, just remember to come to my class prepared after school.
What do I need to bring?
You already know the answer to that. See you at 3.
Hey, Miss May, I've been outside your class for 10 minutes. Can you let me in now?
Sorry, Tyler, I should have texted you. Something came up at the last minute. My door is unlocked, though.
What am I mean to do without you here?
Just head on in and start working on the test on my desk. There's also 10 blank pieces of paper on my desk.
For what?
When you finish the test, write a detailed apology for what you said about me.
Bruh?
Something wrong?
When you told me you had special work for me to do, this is not what I had in mind.
Well, what did you think this would be?
I thought it was going to be something way different.
Oh, I'm offended you think I'd be into you.
Well, you did say to come prepared.
I meant with a pen. I'll let this slide if you do well on the test.
What do I do when I finish everything?
Leave it on my desk. I'll grade the test and let you know what you got before school tomorrow.
Okay.
Great news, Tyler. You passed the test.
That's great news, Miss May. So I'm on track to pass your class.
Yep. I also read your apology and thought it was genuine. I do have a favor to ask, though.
What is it, Miss May?
I can't talk about it over text. Could you come to my class tomorrow morning?
Sure, Miss May.
What I talk about needs to stay between us.
Comment for part 3. Hey, Miss May,
My sister and I did it with no lube, no protection, all night, all day.
So you're gonna have a time. How long have I been recording? Hold up.
From the kitchen floor to the toilet seat, from the dining table to the bedroom.
Y'all doing it everywhere. From the kitchen table to the toilet seat, from the dining table to the kitchen.
From the bathroom sink to the shower, from the front porch to the balcony, vertically, horizontally, quadratic, exponent, logarithmic, while I gasp
Unless y'all gotta close.
for air, scream and see the light. Missionary, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, doggy, backwards, forwards, sideways, upside down, on the floor, in the bed, on the couch, on a chair, being carried against the wall, outside, in a train, on a plane, in the car, on a motor.
Hold up. Outside, in the train, in the plane, in the car, in a motor. How did you do it on a motorcycle?
Motorcycle, the bed of a truck, on a trampoline, in a bounce house, in the ool, bent over in the basement, against the window, have the most toe-curling, back-arching, leg-shaking, dick-thribbing, first-clenching, ear-rining, mouth-drooling, ass-clenching, nose-sniffling, eye-watering, eye-rolling, hip-thrusting, earth-quaking, sheet-gripping, knuckles-cracking, jaw-dropping, hair-pulling, teeth-jitterbug, mind-blogging, soul-snatching, overstimulating, vile, sloppy, moan-inducing, heart. My sister and I did it with no.
Dang, everywhere? Did it on a truck bed. A truck bed. Outside. That's exposure.
I went to buy a donut from a small shop near my house, but the problem is a 6-year-old kid was already standing at the counter, chatting with the cashier like they were best buddies. So after he left the shop, the cashier leaned over and whispered in my ear, "That's little Max. Cutest idiot you'll ever meet." "Hey, he's just a kid. Why would you say that, huh?" I said to him. Then the cashier smiled and said, "You'll see. Just watch this." And then he called little Max back in the shop and pulled out a $20 bill and a $1 coin from the register and said, "Hey, little Max, come."
On my best friend's 22nd birthday, she was harassed by a drunk man. To protect
It's the most devious thing you've done. Out of pure horniness, I turned my best friend gay so I could get freaky.
Move if you're gay. Don't move if you're gay.
With him. Alex and I have been best friends since meeting freshman year of high school. We bonded over skateboarding and punk music. When I came out as gay junior year, he was totally chill and supportive about it. A year later, since Alex was the only person I was out to at school, I confessed that over time I had developed a crush on him. I couldn't help it, even though I knew he identified as straight. He let me down gently, saying he cared about me deeply as a friend.
Hey babe, you've been in the bathroom forever. Did you fall in the toilet or what? We're about to leave.
Already left. On my way home.
WTF? You just ditched your girlfriend at dinner?
Pretty sure your friend Mike can keep you company.
Fine. Just Venmo me $2,000 for the food.
I didn't eat a thing. Why would I pay?
You expect me to pay?
Ask your buddy Mike. He's still sitting there, isn't he?
He's our guest. You can't make a guest pay.
Our guest? Never invited him. I drove across town for dinner with you. Then you ambushed me with some random dude?
He's never been to a nice steakhouse before. I thought it'd be nice for him to try it.
I'm happy to treat you. But why him? Can't believe he had the nerve to tag along.
I already told you. As a friend, I want to help him out. Besides, you can afford it. One more person won't kill you.
Oh, so my money grows on trees now? You seem really friendly with him. Cutting his steak, feeding him. What, his hands don't work?
He's not used to fancy dining. I was just helping. I offered to cut yours too. You said no.
Was it his idea to eat here?
Yeah, he mentioned wanting to try it.
So that's why you suggested this place. Funny, since you know I'm vegetarian.
Oh, did you tell me that before?
Did I not tell you, or did you forget? You know the answer.
Okay, fine. I forgot. My bad. So can you please Venmo me? I bought a gift and I'm low on cash.
A gift? My birthday isn't for months. Wow. Using my money to buy gifts for other guys.
Just send the money. I'll explain later. Wait, what? You sent me $1? What's that supposed to mean?
I had one sip of water. That covers it.
You're trying to humiliate me. Are you trying to break up?
Looks like you've wanted to break up for a while, so let's do it.
That's not what I meant. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I promise I won't see him again.
How many promises have you broken? You two seem perfect for each other. One begs for money, one begs for food. Two peas in a pod.
Even if I was wrong, you don't have to insult me like this.
Fine. I'm done talking. Goodbye and blocked.
Wait, consider it a loan. I'll pay you back.
Get lost, beggar.
Hey babe, you've been in the bathroom. Max, did you sneak in another girl again?
Yeah, why?
Well, our walls aren't exactly soundproof, and I'm trying to sleep, so can you keep it down?
Can't right now. Round 2 is about to start. Sorry, Jess.
Oh, gross. God, I can't wait till you move out.
Me too.
Max,
What do you want?
when you move out, can I take your room? Mine is so cramped compared to yours.
No, you would mess up my setup with all your nerdy shit.
Please.
No. Jess, I'm moving out today. Come say bye.
I'll be there in a sec. I miss you already. Remember our promise?
Yeah, I'll make sure to text you every day.
No matter what, that means girls can't interfere with the promise.
Yes, milady.
Max,
Jess.
where are you?
Friend's place? Hungover as hell. Why? What's up?
I miss you.
I'm coming back up for Christmas. We baking cookies, then watching Rush Hour?
Yes. Can't wait.
Ooh, rush hour is kind of crazy. Christmas. Whew. Hold up. How long have I been recording?
Love you, Max.
Yeah, I love me too.
Max, you haven't texted back in a few days.
Yeah, I've been busy. Talking to this new girl recently. She might be the one, Jess.
Happy for you. But don't forget to text again. Love you.
Yeah. Love you too, Jess?
Did you listen to the new Tyler, the Creator song? It's really good. It reminded me of you.
Not yet. Can't talk right now, Jess, sorry. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, alright. Talk to you later. Love you.
Bye.
Max, what's been up with you? We haven't talked since Thanksgiving. And you skipped Christmas this year. You never skip Christmas. Me and Mom baked cookies alone.
Jess, relax. I'm not dead or anything.
You are dead.
Where are all the Cocoa Puffs?
I ate them all.
Oh, I'll buy some more. Clean up after yourself.
Okay, Mom.
Hey, honey, how's school going?
It's fine. Is everything okay?
Can you talk?
I'm in bio right now. Text me in 15 minutes.
Yes, of course, love.
Alright, class just ended. You got 7 minutes.
I would tell you this in person, but I'm sorry. Honey Dad died this morning in a car accident. I was gonna tell you sooner, but you were so happy leaving home I couldn't.
Mom, no, he's not.
I'm so sorry, love. I'm coming to get you right now.
No.
Hey, love. It's been a week. Tell me when you're ready to go to school.
Not anytime soon.
Well, could you clean up your room? You have cups and clothes everywhere. Also, go grab something to eat. You haven't eaten so long. I know this is hard on you.
She haven't ate in 3 days! Alright, I'm gonna end this up. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Oh my goodness. I'm about to lay down for real.